What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So my Tesla Model 3 Performance is actually a performance sleeper. A sleeper means that you don't get a lot of the performance parts, like the performance pedals, the performance brake, the suspension, and the spoiler. So when an Amazon company reached out to me and asked if I wanted to test one of their carbon fiber spoilers, I was definitely interested. So this is the spoiler right here, and we're gonna do an unboxing, a review, and hopefully an install to see how it looks on our Tesla Model 3. Let's get into the video. So this is how big the box is. It's basically arm's length, but it's pretty light. You can tell there's a lot of FBA, Amazon FBA labels, so it's definitely directly from China. So this version that I requested is the matte version. So hopefully it's as close to the OEM performance version as possible because the OEM version is also matte. This is the first time I'm opening this, so we'll see if A, if it even comes in good condition, and B, how close it is to OEM. I was actually at Tesla service the other day because I was picking up my car for the latest paint defects video, and I was able to see a performance spoiler in person installed. So I kind of have a good idea of what it looks like pretty recently. But yeah, thanks for watching another video, guys. If you're new here, my name is Dennis. I just picked up a Tesla Model 3 and I make videos about my experience, including a weekly autopilot video in Los Angeles traffic. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. So this is it. This spoiler is from Top Light off of Amazon. Pretty nicely packed, actually. A lot of foam. I don't know if you guys can see this pretty easily, but a lot of foam, pretty protective, wrapped on both sides of the edges of the spoiler. Looks pretty thin too. So register this within 12 months, within 14 days, okay. Let's take it out and go ahead and unwrap this. It's very nicely packed. I was afraid that it might get damaged in shipment because it's such a weird and awkward piece of plastic. Ooh, okay. Looks like it poked a hole a little bit through the foam piece, but no damage. Huh, I wonder if this comes with 3M backing as well, so I can install it pretty easily. So let's take a look. Hopefully I don't damage this. Perfect, okay, so it does come with 3M. Oh wow, look at this. The cool thing, I've waited a while for this exact spoiler to come on the market because a lot of the other ones that are currently on the market are gloss, but this is the first matte spoiler that I've seen. Looks pretty good. Looks like there's some weird gold reflective right there. I guess the carbon fiber is either exposed through. Yeah, but I'm very curious to see how this fitment is on the trunk, to see if it's actually going to be flush or not. But besides that, overall pretty nice. Definitely the matte OEM look, just like the current performance spoiler. Pretty decent quality. The edges look pretty fine. There's no damage on the corners. 3M tape on the inside. I'm going to take some more shots of it so you can kind of get a better picture of the corners and the edges, and then we'll go to the car and see the fitment of it. Alright guys, so I actually have a special treat for you. I was thinking about the carbon fiber spoiler I got, and I actually went out and bought a OEM carbon fiber spoiler off of a Model 3 Performance. So under wraps here, I have the Amazon matte carbon fiber spoiler that I got, that I just unboxed for you guys, and I also have an OEM carbon fiber spoiler as well. So we're going to put it on the car. We're not going to actually install it, but we're just going to kind of hopefully set it on the car to see what it looks like. I'm going to compare the OEM version versus the knockoff Amazon version. This is the Amazon version that you've already seen already, so you can kind of see how there's the matte look to it, which is very OEM. There's a lot of gloss versions on the market, but not too many matte version ones because the OEM one is matte. I wanted the OEM look, so that's why I got the matte version. So under here is the performance version. So I'm gonna unbox it. So to kind of recap, the Amazon version is like $180 to $200 depending on when you buy it. And I'll paste a link below to that one so you can see the cost on Amazon. And the OEM performance one is anywhere from like $250 to $300. I luckily found one for $240 in my local Los Angeles area, but you could probably find one for maybe a little bit more, or they're going on eBay for $300 all day long. So as you can see, the top one, or the ones to the left, is the OEM performance spoiler. The bottom one is the knockoff knockoff performance spoiler from Amazon. You can see they're both matte. There is a little bit of more shine on the OEM one, and it's definitely a different color. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's definitely a little bit color, but design-wise, it's almost exactly the same. I would say the OEM performance spoiler is a little bit bigger than the knockoff one. Knockoff one is a little bit more sharp on the edges, and the OEM one is more rounded, I guess, or it's bigger. You can also see that the weave on the carbon fiber is slightly bigger than the knockoff one, and you can tell it's a slightly different pattern. I guess the OEM one goes this way and the knockoff one goes this way in terms of the weave of the carbon fiber. In terms of installation, both of them have 3M tape. You can certainly tell that the OEM one has more tape than the knockoff one, and it's a little bit more wider than the knockoff one as well. So let me know what you guys think so far on the differences. Basically from like right here, they look exactly the same, but you really have to get close to them to really see the differences. In person, you can really see the differences between the two. Okay, so I'm not going to install both of these onto the car because then I would have to take off the 3M tape. But let's kind of get an idea of what this is going to look like. I'm going to try and prop it on the car so you can see. Maybe it's upside down. Fitment on the OEM one is perfect, no issues whatsoever. You can see kind of that matte black look, matte carbon fiber look on the edges. Probably seen a carbon fiber spoiler or the OEM carbon fiber spoiler on the Carbon 4. So you can see what it looks like. Oh wow, so it's actually kind of staying still like that. I'm kind of scared to let go because if it falls, it's going to fall straight into the asphalt and it's definitely going to make a mark on it. But let me try and get some quick shots of it so you can see what it looks like, and then we'll do some B-roll and compare it against the OEM style Amazon version. So yeah, that's the OEM performance one. If you've seen a Model 3 Performance in the wild, you know exactly what that looks like, or you can look at it from the pictures. So this is the OEM style one from Amazon. Let's go ahead and throw it on the car and see how it looks like in comparison. So I doubt this one is going to stay on without much effort, but oh wow, so it actually stays on pretty well. I think it's basically holding off by the top right here, but right off the bat, it basically looks the same. Having both of the spoilers in hand, I can certainly tell the difference. This one is a lot more matte than the other one, and it's definitely smaller in terms of the width of it, but it definitely has a more matte look, which is kind of nice actually if you're not looking for the gloss look or the satin black look of that carbon fiber spoiler. So as you can see, fitment is pretty good, I would say. Definitely needs a 3M tape, but there's not too much gap on the sides. I mean, it is an OEM style knockoff, so you can't really expect it to be completely perfect, but you can see here it's pretty good looking if you want a cheaper alternative than an OEM performance spoiler, because the OEM performance spoiler, I think the retail is like $500 or so. We'll sell them for about $300, give or take, depending on the area. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of these two spoilers. I'm definitely gonna go with the OEM one since I paid the extra money for that, and I think it looks a little bit better than the Amazon OEM style one. If you're in the Los Angeles area and you're interested in buying the OEM style one, hit me up and I'll sell it to you for cheaper than what I paid. Shout out to the Amazon seller that hooks me up. I'll paste a link in the description so you can check out the spoiler for yourself, and comment below on which one you think looks better. I mean, you could save $100 give or take than an OEM one to buy the OEM style one off of Amazon. But yeah, hit that like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.